everybody. This is Ben, back with Justin and Brian at IPCPR 2018. And we're here with Ed. We're going to talk about the new release out from Punch, the Diablo.
Yep. Welcome to the IPCPR, guys. I'm Ed Lahmann. I'm the brand manager for Punch. Very excited to talk to Ben and you guys about Punch Diablo. This is a super extension of Punch, very much a collaboration with AJ Fernandez, being made for us by him in Esteli, Nicaragua. Really sort of the first time that Punch has stepped outside of Honduras. But we're very happy with what AJ has delivered. What we have here is 3 sizes. We have an Ecuadorian Sumatra Oscuro wrapper, we have a Connecticut broadleaf binder, and a combination of Nicaraguan and Honduran Habano Ligeros. So you have this perfect combination of body and spice that come with the cigar. 6 1/8 by 50, 5 1/4 by 54, and 6 by 60. So really good extensions. All one size box, right? So when it's on the retailer shelf, it saves them a little bit of space. And there's equity for the consumer to look at, or tell them what they're looking for and experiencing within the brand. Prices range from $719, $779 to $819, so a very affordable price point for you guys. From a portfolio perspective, this is the fuller of the Punch lines, right? So on the far right, this would sit from a strength perspective, but it really is more about body in this, more body than spice versus spice and body, which we sort of come to expect from AJ sometimes. So this is, with that broadleaf binder and that Ecuadorian Sumatra Oscuro wrapper, really brings out that body and takes it to another level. So this will be available starting at the end of July, early August in your retail store. So I'm super excited. It's probably one of the favorite cigars that I've smoked at the show so far. But Punch Diablo coming to you soon.
Very nice. Now, I know over here we see that there's a refresh you're doing with all the other Punch classic lines.
That's right. So what I have for you guys over here is, on the left-hand side, I think it's important to sort of bring out that this is the old design that's been around forever. Some of these elements have lived with this brand for over 100 years. What's on the right-hand side is the refreshed version of Punch. The most important part is that nothing has been influenced or changed by this refresh. So the blend stays the same, the price stays the same, the UPC stays the same, so it's a very seamless transition. We're going to flow this through, but it's important to note, back in its time, gold bronzing was very important on the band, for example. Now, I've gotten away from gold bronze to really focus on the foils. Right, so now instead of blue box or just regular Punch, we're going to call this classical. So this is our classic line, really emphasizing the strong blues and reds that make up that brand, all the way down to Gran Puro, Nicaragua, which is pulling from the Nicaraguan flag, the blue on the Nicaraguan flag, and the Gran Puro that you see at the bottom, pulling from the traditional edging strip. Really getting those elements out. So when this is on the shelf, you have some color distinction, to sort of explain to the consumer what they're smoking, which also has the brand extension's name on it as well. So you have some very beautiful equity shots with Punch, refreshed crest. Really the important spots are Punch, the crest, and established in 1840, because that's very important for our brand. So excited about this. The reception has been very well received for this. I'm trying to step it away in a way that makes sense for the consumer, and not so far away where it isolates them and has them start asking questions about the blend change or anything like that, because like I said, no blend change, pricing stays the same, UPC stays the same, just enhanced equities of the brand.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, I've been a Punch smoker since the mid-90s, when I first started smoking, so I have, inner love for the Punch line. So, I smoked them back in the day. I still smoke them today. I still think they're really good cigars. Nostalgic brand for me. And the new packaging looks really nice. Really clean. And just bright. Yeah. It looks good. I like it.
Well, there's a lot going on with Punch this year. I'm super excited not only for the launch of Diablo, but also for what the refresh will do for the brand. This is going to be a flow through, so we're going to work through some old inventories and packs. So some of the faster moving cigars, consumers and retailers will see that new package refresh in their stores a little bit sooner than some of the slower movers. But we expect maybe by the end of this year, early next year, full transition. So
sounds good. Well, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you so much.